You know what? It's so many things. This month I didn't buy any extra things. I did get a motorcycle cover and a car cover, and I got my mouse pad and another exercise book, which I need to get in here ASAP. I'm going to go in the other room and start on that. I'm going to run through my exercises first. I haven't did that in a while. I need to start getting back into the habit of that. I've been away from my piano now about a week. I mean, I played some songs on the piano, but as far as running through my exercises. So I do encourage people to try to pursue their craft no matter what. Keep pursuing. Try to organize things so you can get multi different things done during the day. I would like to buy one of those boards to keep so I can keep I need to keep I really do, I can do that on my computer though. You know, I need to start setting I need to set up a schedule where I will have certain days that I'm doing things instead of right now I'm playing it by ear. I try to get one thing. I concentrate on one thing. I was doing the Machina. Today is Friday, so this could be my last day on a Machina. But I did start my another project. I love you just the way you are, and Pro Tools projects. You know what? I want to go ahead and record all of my. I did this one time before, but I didn't stick to it. Get all of my playlist songs that I play out as a busker into Pro Tools ASAP. I need to get all of my music in there. Now, you know what? It's coming around to start getting ready for Christmas also too. I need to start getting ready for Christmas songs. They take so long to learn. Yeah, I need to pull those Christmas songs out of I put them up in the shelf in the Studio 2 in the living room. And but I'm going to go ahead and start I'm going to go in here, and I don't want to have on both computers at the same time. I guess you can keep turning the computer off and on. I don't know if a computer will last longer if you leave it on or if you turn it off every time you want to use it. But they say you can leave a computer on for days at a time. Just put it on sleep mode. But I was trying. I guess I'll leave the computers on and turn everything else off. My amps and the keyboard and the monitor, mixer. Turn all that off and all my lights. I usually don't use this many lights in this room here. Got 3 lights going here. Let me turn off one. See how dark it gets. It's not that dark. Well, got a half a face now, like the dark side of the moon. Let me put this up here in my face. On this side, let's see. Still got a half a face. Oh, that's okay. I'll just pull around like this. Yeah, I'll face this way, look at the camera. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I feel tired already. I think I got a little caffeine inside here. It's not caffeine, it's green tea. I keep saying caffeine. This drink has green tea in it and maybe other tea, and that's where the up comes from. But I guess that's a natural up, but so is caffeine come from a regular plant. But I don't like to do that. I don't like to do caffeine too many times in the day. After, you do something for 5 days or 4 days, it becomes a habit. I had bad experiences with caffeine and chocolate. After not having it, I had headaches. I know that's a serious drug because I used to abuse it. We used to do Black Beauties years ago. If any college people know about that, when you had to cram. But let me go ahead and getting kind of tired. Did I take a day off? Did I take some days? Yeah, I took some slow days. I'm going to go ahead and take this in the next room here and see how much I can get on to see if I can open up that Pro Tools project. I love you just the way you are, and see what I can get done on that. And then I'll put the bass line in there. Yeah, I'm gonna start taking each one of my playlist songs, put them in the Pro Tools. Keep moving forward. I'm gonna go ahead in the other room here. I'm kind of feeling kind of weak. Oh, I know what it is. I gotta start taking my medicine too regularly. Let me go in here. Oh yeah, that I was happy to say that turkey turned out good the other week. Man, I've been making turkey sandwiches every day. Now I took some greens. I got all kind of greens, leafy vegetable greens, and I stir fried them down. I want to try to do this thing that the Jamaicans and the Africans do with cassava leaf. They turn the green into a pulp, you know, like it's almost like a sauce, or the greens are like, you know, not, you can't pick it up. They're like, you can spoon it out. You can spoon the greens out, and you know, they all broken down, like, you know, and you put that over top of your rice. Or, you know, yeah, you put it on top of the rice. I need to get some brown rice. Do I have any brown rice? You probably could put it on noodles too. But I'm going to do that with the greens all down to where the greens are like broken down, really, you know, not watered out, because I didn't boil them. And then I want to bake some potatoes and some carrots. I want, in long run, I want to make a thick stew that doesn't have any water in it, you know, without adding water. When I dish it out, it'll all be all greens, potatoes, you know, be with the thickness. Let me go ahead in here. I want to go ahead and back in Studio 2, and I'll leave the computer on in here, and I want to see if I can get my energy. I guess this a green tea might lift me up. Got my banana. I've got some muffins. And I'm gonna go in here and start on my piano exercises again. Today is Friday. Really, I really don't even need to be counting days. I am going to try to go out Labor Day weekend. That's next week, down to the Smithsonian. Let's see. Today is Friday. Let's look and see what the weather's going to be like. It's been hot out there, but I have a giant umbrella. What's the weather like in Washington D.C.? I have a giant 9-foot.
Currently clear and 68 degrees in Washington.
68 degrees. Oh boy, that means 68 is almost 70 degrees. Let's see. Look at the 10-day. So that'll tell me what's the high is going to look tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday if it's no rain. But I haven't been breaking my neck to go down to the Smithsonian. You know, oh, it's 90s. Saturday and Sunday, 90s. And only 10% chance of rain, but the wind is up. The wind will be blowing down the Smithsonian. But it's hot. It's hot. Hot. You know what, too? I was just, I was talking to myself about electric piano. It's a difference between a stage piano and an electric piano. Electric piano has its own category. That's that sound that Herbie Hancock made possible, made famous. Ray Charles, too. The electric piano. Electric piano doesn't have anything to do with a keyboard. The layman figures it's a keyboard. Nah, they're in categories. If to you it might look like a keyboard, but they in the professional industry is separated into stage pianos. Stage piano. A really good stage piano doesn't have a lot. Well, don't have a lot of sounds. Mostly piano. Focuses on piano. It may have some electric piano in there also, and some strings and organ. Some of the really good ones don't even have organ in there, because if you have weighted keys, you're not going to be playing organ on a weighted key. Organs have waterfall action. That's the softest action you can find on a keyboard. You might as well do like this, keyboard. So you got your stage pianos that are no longer called electric pianos. Electric piano is that sound that you get from, I want to be, what do you say when you use the same word to describe something which you're not supposed to do? Electric piano. Well, you have stage pianos. electric pianos, synthesizers. Now, synthesizer might be considered a keyboard. Synthesizer may be considered a keyboard. Electric piano is electric piano. It's usually in a case, or it's just electric piano by itself. They have a lot of throwbacks. They've been doing electric piano throwbacks now, so you definitely will know that's not a regular stage piano. Stage piano is heavy weighted hammer action keys. Should be. You want to try to imitate a real wooden piano. When it's called a stage piano, it's trying to emulate a real wooden piano. Electric piano is trying to emulate the Fender Rhodes and some of the other electric pianos in a case. They try to emulate the pianos that were, most of them came in a case. Most of them had their own case. You protect the lid off of it. Most of them are very heavy too back in the day, almost 200 pounds. Some of them are 200 pounds. Because I remember a guy had one, we had a gig, he was lugging up the steps. Man, the guys in the band was mad at him for bringing it. And he bought a bunch of other pedals back in the day. I don't know if he had a synthesizer on top neither. But I was way out of the loop there. Back in the day, I'd never saved my money to buy my father bought me a couple of organs when I was still living under his roof. But I say that to say that I'm going to start focusing when my ship comes in, a little bit of money comes in from the settlement, get the electric piano. I definitely want to get that stage piano, the Nord stage piano, which is, they partner with Kawai. And this is supposed to be, so even the guys at the music store been talking about, like, they're happy to come to work because of the keyboard is that keyboard. I say keyboard, but the stage piano is there. You know, see, when you're in the music industry, you can use keyboard when you're referring to a certain keyboard, because you know you're talking to somebody who understands what you're saying when you're mentioning the keyboard and you're talking about a stage piano. You know, they know the difference. The electric piano and the synthesizer. I can play that on all of my keyboards here, most of them. But the action on it should be like maybe a little bit softer than electric piano on a synthesizer. Should be a little softer than electric. It should be softer than electric piano. Harder than a waterfall. Waterfall's an organ. Should be firmer than an organ, but it should be, maybe it's a feel that you have to get used to as far as playing synthesizer. Not hammer action, definitely. Not a stiff feel, but firm, you know. All of that's with experience. That's with experience. But I'm saying that to say I've got a way. I was messing with my keyboard and I was putting a little synthesizer in there and a little electric piano. And then that's when I realized I've gotten away. I've never had a good electric piano. And I haven't. Years ago, a lady let me borrow her synthesizer. It was a Moog too. It was only poly Moog. It wasn't monophonic. You only could play one note at a time on this. And I was saying, wow, it would be something to be able to play 2 notes or 3 notes, hold a chord on it. And she let me hold it for at least about almost a month. I took it to church, played with it. I made sure I took good care of it. She came and picked it up one day. I was like, oh, well, she's come back and pick it up. I could have, back then I didn't have the initiative to get a job as a kid and save my money and buy my own keyboards and things like that. It took me a while to figure out how to make money. Let me go ahead in the other room, just talking. So what I want to do is start putting under my belt, start looking for a nice electric piano and synthesizer. So, you know, because it takes a while to be able to integrate those two together, you know, electric piano and synthesizer on top. So I want to start splitting my own keyboards, synth, electric piano, in here. I can do that on this Phantom here. I haven't even went in here and started programming anything here. Split. I don't believe I haven't even split or tried to do anything with it. I got 16 channels. 16. I can do 16 channels on one keyboard. Wow, I can split point so many sounds, and I haven't even did anything with that. Now Christmas coming up on me already again too. Let me go ahead. For now, I'm gonna get in here and start and go back on my piano, practicing my piano. I know one thing: piano exercises are going to improve the way you play. That's for sure. If you can be able to transferable skills, transfer your piano practicing into your actual performance or into your regular songs. I know there's a lot of people who take piano lessons who only play the songs that they get as a lesson, and they haven't experimented with other songs that's not in the lesson. Oh, that's when, I got to send that to my buddy, Mr. Kevin Powell. I got to send that message to him, because I think the last song that he played, I need to pull that up and put that on my YouTube. I need to record that and put that on. He sent it to me in Facebook. I think I might have put it on. See if I can find him. Friends. Oh, I almost got. I don't know how that works on here. Kevo, he calls himself Kevin Powell. Here it is. I wonder if I can see the thing that he sent me. He just got his hair done. Piano tip. Oh, she did a video. Or did she? Is this Kevin Powell's band? A band he played with? Who's this? Donna Reed. Donna Reed. You guys can't even see what I'm talking about. But I want to ask him if he can put it on Facebook. He probably thought he already did. Let me get in here. Get to stepping. Get to stepping. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all. I got to get in here and get that work. Get the ball rolling. I want to stop doing my morning. I want to stop doing my morning blogs because it takes a little bit out of the day. I want to start for time management. I just sent up a screen flow at the day. That was a lousy job on that Bohemian Rhapsody too. That was not a good job on that, but it was what it was. That's for sure. It was truly what it was. It wasn't an illusion like the world does. The world, we're in this world. You can't say it is what it is because it's not what it is. It's a lie. Everything that is a lie in this world. If it's of the world order, if it's in this world, if this world has produced it, it's a lie. But the earth is the Lord, and the earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof. It's talking about kingdom work, thy kingdom come. This is stuff that you're supposed to, if you're working for the Lord, you're working for his kingdom. You shouldn't be a part of this world. You got to keep your eyes and ears open though. You can be in charge of it. You can even dictate what goes on, like Joseph, and it was several people, Hebrew children who ended up second in command of Egypt, and even Babylon also. Not Babylon. What was when they took over the Hebrews? I forgot the other. There's another king that took over the Jews, and one of the Joseph ended up second in command, and David ended up barking orders to his overseers. His overseer put him in second in command. the king advisors. He was advising the king. I forgot where they were taking it to captivity. I'm gone. Peace and love. I need to start studying so I can show myself approved, a workman that needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word. I'm out. Peace and love, peace and head grease, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long and prosper. Stay safe. I'm out of here.